Hi everyone, welcome to my 2 years and 4 months on testosterone video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Araz. I'm in so-called Sydney in Australia, living on Darug and Bidjigal lands. Really happy to be here with you and to be on this land today. So I wanted to make this video because I know I haven't made a video in a really long time. And I wanted to show people, some of the outward changes that have been happening on testosterone, and to talk about some of the inward changes as well. Yeah, quite a lot has changed. I don't think I've made a video for about 6 months or close to that. And I guess the easier to see stuff first, physically. Since we last talked, I've had my second top surgery, so I had a revision, and I did the revision because I wanted to take out some a little bit of extra skin and a little bit of just sort of like I guess like fatty tissue, really. One thing that I've learned is that because I am someone who's hypermobile, my skin is stretchy, and so I learned that even even if we had removed absolutely everything that we could in the first top surgery, my overall kind of stretchiness would have still probably contributed to me wanting a follow-up. So it's been, I think, close to 4 months since my second surgery, and healing up really nicely. Definitely happy that I did it. It was worth it for me. The aesthetic changes are really really good, and what that means to me, I guess, is that I'm feeling a lot more comfortable now with the idea of just being comfortable in the summer, and if I don't want to wear a shirt around people, I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with the idea of doing that going into the summer, as we are here in Sydney, knowing that my chest just looks more like I want it to look. So that's been really good. My life's been really quite busy. I'm currently finishing what will hopefully be my last semester of a Master of Social Work degree. I say hopefully because it has been really hard to keep up with everything, and I'm not sure whether it's possible. I think that I might need to take an extra semester next year, but we'll see. We'll deal with that if it comes to it. And I'm still working a few days a week, and I'm also doing my final clinical placement a few days a week while studying a full-time course load. So it's been huge, and medically transitioning. It's been a really big time, and I think that next year I'm probably going to need to spend some time on just like processing everything that's been going on. But what you're here for really is for me to tell you more about what it's been like being on testosterone now for almost 2.5 years. So I started out taking a half dose of, I've taken T-gel the entire time. I've not switched to shots. I'm still on gel. So I started out taking like 2 pumps a day, did that for about a year. Did then about a half a year on 3 pumps a day, and now for the last 10 months or however long it's been, I've been on either 4 pumps of testo gel per day, or right now I'm trying out, sorry, I don't know if you can hear that, but my dog is chewing on a squeaky ball. Now I'm trying out 2 pumps of, I forget what the other one's called, Testovan, I think. So I'm trying that because just the sheer volume of having to put on 4 pumps a day and waiting for it to absorb and all that was getting a little bit tiring. But at the same time, I also didn't want to switch to shots yet. I know that I've talked about it in my other videos a little bit. I was thinking about doing it, but I'm still just enjoying what's happening, so I think I'm gonna keep going the way I'm going. I also wanted to try and see whether taking this other type of T-gel, this Testovan or whatever it's called, to see whether it would absorb a little bit better, because I was trying to get my levels to go up. So I'm due to get my levels checked again in a week or so, so I'll do that and let you know. But in terms of just how it feels to my body, I think my levels have gone up. Take that as you will. Yep. I've noticed like my voice has dropped more in the past couple of months since I've been taking this other type of tea. It's possible that that would have happened anyways, because now I'm at the point where, you know, you do see more changes in voice just in terms of how long I've been doing this. But yeah, in my mind, it seems like it just kind of kicked things into gear a little bit more. So I think I might absorb this type of tea better. Yeah, the main changes that I've really liked in the past little while have a lot to do with my voice. I tend to get heed now when I'm out in public. I'd say like almost all the time, more than 90% of the time at least or more. The only times where I ever kind of get misgendered now are around people who have known me in the past who haven't seen me for a while, and then they might still just what do I have to tell you? Facial hair. So in terms of where it grows, that hasn't changed that much yet. It's mostly just that where it's always grown, so really just kind of around this area, that it's getting darker and a little bit thicker, which has been really nice. So I do find now that I like shave this area sort of maybe once every few weeks just to stop it from looking a bit too manky. And it grows back in a different way to how it used to. So that feels really good. Still waiting for, you know, more of this to happen, but I'm just accepting it as it comes. This area also grows, but I do shave here because it looks a bit, just a bit messy in the way it's growing out at the moment. My ability to gain muscle has also continued to improve. So I'm, it's that self-fulfilling cycle thing, right? Where you start to see the positive changes, and then you work out more, and so it's all feeding itself, which is nicely. Well, I'm not going to keep this video very long. I just wanted, I guess, to check in because I'm aware that because of the work that I do and because of some of the volunteer work that I do, that it's possible that more and more people are going to start tuning into these videos, especially more trans guys or non-binary people or transmasc people of color. And it's really important to me that there's birds going off outside the window. It's really important to me that we keep trying to get more examples of positive representation out there in terms of transmasc and NB medical transition stories on the internet. There still aren't that many brown bodies out there in terms of stories, and that's not at all, a criticism of anyone who's choosing not to share their stories for so many reasons. But it's, just something that I think about, I guess, a lot. Well, thank you for watching, and thanks for following along throughout the past almost 2.5 years. As always, feel free to send me a question if you want to, and I'll try to answer it in the next video. I'm just trying to think about whether there's anything else I wanted to cover on this one. No, not really. It's just a hey, I'm still here. And the rest of my life is quite complex right now with immigration and uni and work. So that's why there's not very many videos. But while the kind of systemic, big ticket things in my life might be a bit intense and a little bit stressful right now, my transition is not stressful right now and is not one of the difficult parts of my life, which is wonderful. And I continue to get more comfortable in my body and more comfortable with how I'm taking up space socially and all that kind of thing as time goes on, which I think is a wonderful thing and is a gift that I, and hopefully you, if you're watching this and you're thinking of doing these things, it's a gift that we deserve, to be comfortable and to feel safe. So, see you soon. Bye.